Hello everyone, welcome to my first review, which is of the Milton Bradley Vectrex. The Vectrex was released in 1981 as it was basically a complete home arcade system. It unfortunately didn't sell that well, which was a shame because it was an absolutely cracking machine. Now this one I picked up for £20 a couple of weeks ago from a friend who I used to go to school with, and I'd never owned one before, so it was my first proper hands-on experience when I tried it, and I was amazed at how good they actually are. Now, along with the built-in screen, they came with a built-in controller which is set just below the screen. Now I can't remember how to get this out. There we go. No, we don't. Now the controller, from what I can understand, was one of the first analog controllers, and it is very, very nice to use. It also came with one built-in game, which was basically an Asteroids copy called Mindstorm. I'll give all three games I have a quick run through, but I am not very good. The graphics are the vector based, they're not raster based. I'll just move the camera in slightly so you can see. And for some reason I am... Oh, there we go. By all accounts, I think I'm going to have to strip down the controller because one of the buttons is sticking slightly. Now, Mindstorm was an excellent game which was apparently unfinishable. On level 13 it crashed or something happened. I can't rightly remember. Now what they also came with on the Vectrex games was this here. This is an overlay. Unfortunately I only have the one, which is for Mindstorm. Now the second game I released, these are the cartridges. The second game I released is Flipper Pinball. As I say, I unfortunately don't have the overlays, so I just leave the Mindstorm one on. Now, as you can be seen there, the quality of the actual graphics is surprisingly good. He says tilting the table on his first ball. And again. As I said, I am not very good at the games on this yet. Now, if I recall correctly, that little asterisk, if I hit that, it gives me multi-ball. If I can't. That's it. I am just not very good. Anyway, that is Flipper Pinball. The third game I released, now this one I am absolutely terrible at, Scramble. Arcade-wise, I used to be fantastic at this game. This version, I suck. I think what doesn't help is the fact that the joystick on the controller doesn't recenter itself for the vertical axis, so sometimes it's so easy to fly straight into the ground. But again, it's not a bad little conversion. It plays well, and it does look pretty good. I mean, the Vectrex in its day was sort of a niche system, and it was also quite expensive from what I recall. But it was a nice little system. I'm proud. This is the crown in my collection. This is my favourite. Now I've got to say I'm proud because I think this is the furthest I've ever got on this. And I think I've just jinxed myself. Oh crap. As with any scramble game, it is important to keep an eye on fuel because I'm not running out. Ah, balls. So anyway, that's my short review of the Vectrex. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for my next review.